Hi guys, this is Brutal. This is not the main game, but the actual added on Dungeon Creator, which is surprisingly very good, in depth, plenty to do, and even more importantly, easy to use. So I thought, what the hell, I'll get stuck into it. I was very lucky to get a copy of this game from Stormcloud Games, so thanks guys for sending me this game, and to Keyman as well, can't forget them. Anyway, enough of the thank yous, because I was really looking forward to this game a good couple of weeks ago. Yeah, it just looked right up my street, and I did like the look of it. Tron meets Gauntlet, that's what I thought. Tron meets Gauntlet, and I'm going to keep saying that throughout the next couple of days when I do the review, and hopefully do a live stream as well. But yeah, it looks fantastic. I do like it very much. It's just so easy to pick up. Now I'm not brilliant with it, you know. I'm still fumbling around and making mistakes, but it's fun to make mistakes, especially when they end up ruining your level. Well, I won't go into that, but that's another story. Anyway, let's get stuck into the game. You can change the appearance of all your bad guys. They can have a sword or shield. They can be powered up with special powers like fire, ice, magic, poison, etc. It's very varied, so you never get bored. You'll meet the same enemies, but you can change them subtly, which is a nice little touch. I like to see more enemies. Hopefully the DLC will give you some more enemy types for your dungeon creation tool. I know, I'm just hungry for more content. I always am when I see a really good game I like. And this, that little flying pain in the butt next to your weapons, you've got to watch out for her. But the enemy types are very varied, fun to fight against, and it's excellent all the way through. You can not only change the appearance of all the enemies and give them special powers, etc., as I said, that you can actually make them spawn from treasure boxes. So you'll crack open a box or a chest and an enemy will pop out. Pretty cool, I like that. It's a nice surprise when that happens. You know, the monsters can be fearsome as well. Some of the monster types are creative than others. That guy can have TNT, or he can have poison barrels. Yeah, it's a lot of creativity, a lot of fun in this game. I'm just going to go through most of the characters here. Little rats, little bugs. Yeah, bugs, they're a pain in the ass, they are. Little spiderlings, my favourite, the acronym. I can't even say it. Spider. Yeah, and you got the chest. Chest monster, disgusting. You little poison dwarf. We met a few of those in our time, I tell you. What I like is the way you can just change their armour and the weapons, you know, so they can have a shield or an axe or a club or whatever. That I like to see. The same enemy but with different weapons. Yeah, it makes it more varied. So if you're getting tapped by 2 or 3 skeletons, they're going to have a different look to them, so that's cool. Same with dwarves and everything like that. Some of the bigger animals or monsters can really have a go at you, and it's always good to have less of them around. But you can only have so many creatures or monster types, as you can see here, on each floor, so you have to move them around. See, I'm still getting used to going up and down. I'll put one down here and I'm going to flick through the furniture now. The furniture is pretty varied, and a lot of it can contain treasures or contain a monster. Yeah, that's right, you can booby trap yourself, and I like that. I do like that a lot. See, some can only be opened using power or the weapon type. Again, a nice little touch. But the light sources are pretty neat as well, and there's a lot of types. I'm quite surprised at how many types of light there were. You know, candelabras, pretty cool. Oil lamps, very nicely done. It's all the it's all the little things. When I went through the fountains and stuff, I was quite surprised. There's even little rivers, little mines, yeah, little train tracks that you come across. Huge pillars. Look at that thing. Tortured. Well, I need to get one of them. Get one of them for the house. It's really well done, and I'm so glad there's so many different types. My favourites are the glow-in-the-dark mushrooms that you can put in the room. I created kind of like a crypt. And look at that. Oh, the classic hanging cage. Yeah, tons of stuff. Look at it. So we're going to move this over here with the right thumbstick. take it along here. See, I've already been throwing things randomly. It's a mess. It is a mess. But I'm just messing about. It's a good fun. You'll probably spend hours playing with this before you get it off perfectly. You know, it will take time. But play around with it. You can have a lot of fun. And for 10 quid, come on. It's even on sale now, pre-order. Quick, snap it up. See that I'm just messing around going, well, that's when I discovered the mine bit. That's a tree of life. That's the health things. And it also heals enemies, so be wary of that. The mushrooms and all the glow and dark stuff, pretty cool. Getting stuck on the pillars. But that's just some of the customizable objects, creatures. But the traps are where it's at though. Look at that, loads of props and stuff. This is all stuff I've not seen before. There's tons of stuff you can add. That's neat, I like that. Oh god, that's huge. Stalactite. From the ceiling, that'll get in your way. Again, it's neat, really is pretty awesome. Anyway, we'll flick through now and I'll show you some of the other stuff. Now you got weapons. This is my favourite, the clockwork archer. Exploding plant. Tesla coil, get electrocuted. Volcano, that spurts out magma all over the place. Quite hard to jump over. Look at that. Turntable blades. Spike pit, classic. And there's me, Tron Dude. There you go. Tons of good stuff. And this is just the treasures. They break up the chest or whatever, or kill a monster, and you can actually select the treasure that monster leaves. And you can leave the monsters when you kill them, or the objects when you destroy them. You can select what they drop. Nice feature. Now if we go to the spawn, I'm ready to go. I'm just going to put a bit of treasure here. Got my light there because it is pitch black if you don't have light sources, which is nice to see because pitch black actually makes it a lot harder and you don't spot all the enemies, and you sure as hell don't see some of the traps. Now I'm going to save the game and I need to validate it. That means I can play the game, upload it to their site, and when you play the game you'll be able to try other people's dungeons in game. So some people who are more creative than me will come up with some real doozies. Here we go. Now I'm going to test the game. The sounds in this game are excellent. There we go. You can throw your shield at enemies, collect some loot. I'm going to mess around just to show you a bit of the level that I've created. It's not a work of art, but it's a, you know, it's work in progress. Now I've got power, helmet, keys. Basically sort myself out with the weapons, a nice ice sword and a bow with no arrows yet. I forgot to give myself some arrows. And you can select. I'm still getting used to the select bit because I haven't actually played the main game yet. I've only played a little bit of it. And that's it. See, no arrows, but and you got a torch, unlit torch. So you have to set that by that torch off by hitting one of the lamps, which I've just destroyed. So yeah. So it looks like I won't be using the torch now. Let's go down these stairs. And you see I'm a different character. I'm the warrior, I believe. And now I'm just going to take out my favourite, spiders. I have to have spiders. Remember Wild Wild West with those spiders? Jeez, what an awful film that was. There we go, chest plate. Gauntlets of power. And the robotic archer can go to hell. And there's a rock. Let's break the rocks. You can break objects, and if you put objects down, remember you can add loot and power-ups to them. And these are the glowing mushrooms. Pretty cool, eh? Go up the stairs. I like the way the rooms light up as you go in. Boom, there you go. I wish I put the blue lakey thing there, but I went for a little lava lamp or whatever the hell it is. Let's go down the stairs. See, let's try a different route. Let's go and meet some enemies. Still getting the hang of this game, but it plays smoothly and wonderfully. The music sets it off quite nice as well. Here's a little volcano. So you can find its magma around. Catch a bit of loot. Oh, you get set on fire. So you can drink potions and stuff to power yourself back up and eat food. Some enemies, if you select them, or select them too, they will drop power-ups or food. There's a spike. Let's walk into it. Ouch. See, this is my little crypt. Great, isn't it? See, I forgot to put in power-ups and stuff in there, but you can always go back to that and sort that out. It's not a problem, it's easily done. It's keys. Now I'll show you this little end bit now, so I'll fast forward a little bit because this video is going to get on too long and I don't want you guys getting bored. Although you shouldn't be bored, it's a great game, so let's go. Fuck it, let's not have a break, let's play through anyway. Bollocks. See, gets a blue sword, doesn't it? It's an enchanted box. I've forgotten how to undo it. Oh well, we'll come back to that. See, no arrows, so we'll climb up here. See, the ice sword freezes him. Oh, he's a knight. These are toughies. 2 or 3 of these and you'll be in trouble. But I'm a beast, so I'll kick his ass. Be nice if I could kick him off the edge, but that's because I'm evil. See, it's a shame you can't kick him off the edge. That'd be nice. That. There we go. Get a lot of loot for the heavier enemies. And yeah, there you go. Booby trap. I like that. I'd actually forgotten I'd done that myself, but yeah, that's a nice touch. Here we go. Let's go to near the end then. Let's fast forward. You know, within an hour you will definitely be creating your own wonderful dungeons. Miles better than mine. I expect to see a lot of really good ones. And I'm just running my way through now, and just to show you some of the enemy types before you play the main game. I love the mushroom room. That's my favourite room of all. Took me ages to make. Here we go, I'm getting lost already. See, I don't even know my own bloody route, so let's go back. Because I've obviously took the wrong turn. Not a clue. There we go, that's where, this is it. And I like, see, my favourite trap there. There's always like drops and edges that you've got to watch out for. See, and there we go, boom. It's as simple as that. It took me about an hour. Well, actually it took about 20 minutes to get the hang of it, but about an hour to start creating decent dungeons, and it shouldn't take you that long either. It's definitely a fun game. I'm enjoying it. I'll catch you guys with another video very soon, and I'll let you know a bit more about Brutal in the next video.